If you guys happen to come across the same issue or problem, if you're just picking this sampler up, I want you to understand what's going on. So I'm going to walk through this and explain what exactly happened. I'm at a clean slate. I'm going to enter a new track or add a new track. I'm going to make it a key group track. Now here's the problem. Initially, when I was trying to add a sound to a key group so I can play it across the pads, for those of you that don't know, a key group just basically turns your MPC live into a keyboard. It gives you the full range of notes. Here's the problem. You're usually going to start out at a very low note because we start in bank A. And as you excel through the banks, the notes get higher and higher. So normally we start in bank A. That's where we do our drums and stuff. As I was trying to add sounds here, it wouldn't allow me to do that. And I was told that you cannot add a sound to a key group from the sample assign screen. So come to find out, you can actually add a sound to a key group from the sample assign screen. What you need to do is first you need to select the pad. We're going to select this pad here, pad 1, and you have to double tap the sound. And once you double tap the sound, you can't really hear it because it's too deep down on the keyboard. Remember, our MPC is going to turn into a keyboard. So let's go up to bank D. Now we can hear the sound. And the higher up we go in the banks, now we're in bank H. You can see that the sound is actually added and it is there. And as we go down, the sound gets deeper and deeper, and it gets so deep that it actually gets diminished. You can't even hear it anymore. You have to first select the pad and then double tap the sound. And that's how you add the sound to your key group. Let's change it to this sound. There it is. And you can see here, the sound is actually there. Now, sometimes for whatever reason, it does give you a problem adding it. I think that just has to be like some kind of glitch, maybe in the MPC 3. Sometimes it is a little tough, but for whatever reason, you just have to play with it sometimes, and eventually it will work. Let me just explain the difference between the key group and the 16 levels here. Simply put, 16 levels is just going to give you 16 levels of sounds across the pad. You have 16 pads here, so it's just going to give you the 16 levels across the pad. Let me add a drum program here, and we're going to put this sound into a drum program so we can see the difference. So now we have it here in the drum program, the same sound. We hear 16 levels. Tune 16 levels. And that's all it's going to give us, no matter if we change the bank or not. That's all you're going to get, unless you physically go into the sound and tune it down. If you do it that way, you can get more range. Now, if you do the 16 levels, it'll be a little bit of a change, but you only have the 16 levels of range. But if we put that same sound into the key group, let's go over to the key group program, and this same sound is in a key group, now it will give us more range across the pads. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why it wasn't letting me add a sound from the sampler sign screen. But then I figured out that you have to double tap the sound. And I'm not going to lie, it is a little glitchy. I think that's just the MPC 3 upgrade. Outside of that, you can actually add a sound in the sampler sign screen to a key group. You just need to double tap the sound and select a pad, and you should have no issues. And if you don't feel like fiddling with the screen trying to add it to a pad, you can also connect your MIDI controller directly into the back of the MPC, and you can then play those sounds on your MIDI controller, and you don't have to worry about it being all glitchy and selecting a pad and all that other stuff. You just simply set up a key group, select your sound, and you play it on your keyboard. Keep doing what you're doing, banging out those masterpieces, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Take care.